start on your mat in the still position and kind of come into your body. Start with the breath. I think a lot of people are under this assumption that postures are yoga, whereas the yogis really made the postures strictly because they wanted to be able to sit in hours and hours of meditation. So their body, the postures were a way for their body to be like limber enough to sit in meditation for hours on end. A bunch of poses put together. You have sequences in between that makes it more of like a dance, like the flowing of it, and it's really about just letting go of yourself. Really cool things I think about yoga is that it's kind of across all classes, across all cultures. All you really need is your body, your breath, and I mean, you don't even really need a mat. You can do it on the grass. So I think that that's a really key point about yoga and how it's just you and your body. It was a good way to exercise at first, and then as I became more and more involved in the yoga, I realized that the exercise poses, that's just one aspect of it, whereas there's all this other like spiritual and just like meditation, and so I really started getting into the whole anatomy of the poses and the meditating and then the unifying of the mind and body and spirit. Do whatever my body wants to. I think we're so used to going against what our body's telling us to do, and it's really important to listen to that. If I'm in a balance pose and I think of something else, I fall out of it, which is so you have to be there in that moment. Yoga. It's called Ujjayi breathing. It's also known as Darth Vader breathing because the idea is to keep your mouth closed. So the heat that you can it's called stoking your internal fire. So when you breathe in, it's like you think of it as breathing in through the nose, lengthening your head up, and then on the exhale, you exhale down, but not out through the mouth. So it's like So then if you're doing a twist, you lengthen the spine on the inhale and twist more on the exhale, or you fold deeper on the exhale if you're folding. So that is, and then that just keeping your mouth closed and doing that kind of breathing really makes your muscles warm and just warms the body up, and it keeps it inside, contained in a container almost of your body. Working with ourselves on the mat to be okay with what we have, and then trying to take that out into the real world is really challenging because it's like when you're doing yoga, it's like a little sanctuary. It's like a time off, like a little break. This is your time to focus on being in the moment, being okay with who you are, but then to take that out into the craziness of the world, out of that, wherever you're doing yoga, is really challenging.